Your Excellency, good morning and welcome. Somehow, sometimes I feel like I'm still in dreamland. That actually in this country we can say Her Excellency, and I got goosebumps, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. We are happy to have you here in this ministry.
Let me thank you for your time and for being here. We've explained in a few places, but repeating it here doesn't hurt. Our strategy is to move as close to the people entrusted with the responsibility as much as possible. So when we come here, it's not to spy on you or to make you uncomfortable, but we are trying to emphasize that we try not so much to work for as to work with. We want you to know that we are partners in this enterprise. And we also remember the time when our president did the Speak Out tour. He went to the people. When we were doing our manifesto, we also went to the people. So if all of that has been concluded and we are now prosecuting our manifesto, it doesn't mean that our engagement with you has ended. So this is also a way to assure you that our doors remain open. For whatever the reason you want us to come, we will come. And even when you have not invited us, we'll come anyway, like we are here today. And we want to thank you for the smiles and the way you have received us. We are very, very grateful. I have paid a bit of attention to the people who have been appointed and the variety of people that have been appointed. That is very, very, very important for all of us. Appointing my brother Manuma, my sister Happy Yourself, I think is making a very important statement. And that statement is about how we move so far away from ourselves. We are talking about fishing. When did anybody start fishing? I don't know how to go over the sea, but I like the fish. Many of us in the business, technical or whatever area, may not necessarily know how to fish. But there are people who know how to do it. And somehow we have structured ourselves that when it comes to indigenous knowledge, we move away from it. And maybe that is also part of the reason why we are not making the kind of progress we need to make. So I'm very, very happy about those appointments. And I believe that when we all get close, we learn so much about each other. There's so much knowledge you can share. We are also closing the gaps between knowledges learned in so-called formal setting. I don't know how the description came, that is more formal. It's not. It's all about knowledge acquisition. And you acquire the knowledge wherever you can. So that we pay attention to a bit more of our resources, the knowledge resources, the human resources that abound in our environment. We somehow, for all kinds of reasons, sometimes we overlook. And I shared my experience with some of the thinking that led to the establishment of the Fisheries College. Anumabo. And many big researches just most of the time begin with simple questions. How come in a certain part of the world they rely so heavily on fish, but they never complain about overfishing? How come we have, I think, a sizable coastline and we don't get enough fish? So what's the problem? And then you notice that in some countries, they have what they call fisheries secondary schools. I was amazed when I visited them. Fisheries secondary schools. And I say, in my country, even when you fish, it's like you committed a crime. Shame on us. How can you disrespect the people who are feeding you? And they have raised it to that level where it's okay. Anyway, these are all things we can revive at some point so that we can leave the proper legacies for our country. This is very, very important. We are very grateful. We are very proud of you. We want to implore you, let's work as a team, putting the country first. followed by our president, and the rest of us also coming along, building a country we are all proud of. We know we can. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. Please keep on being the guiding light that you are.
Okay.
Once you have allowed your light to shine, you have given all of us permission, so we shine as well.
Amen.
Thank you for taking this step.
Thank you very much.